Okay. Yeah. Hello, welcome. Um, if you're able to comment and let me know who you are. So I am currently writing a therapy note. I just got out of a session and I'm thinking about doing a commentary video on my next video, but I would like to have some feedback. I'm thinking about doing a video about exposing the Twin Flame documentary, but this time combining my expertise of being a therapist and talking about the psychology on cults, specifically the Twin Flame universe. And so let me know if that's something that you're interested in because I think that's going to take a lot of time and planning, and I want to start doing more with this channel. And like I said, integrating both expertise that I have. And so your feedback is paramount to me creating and building this community here on YouTube. So you're watching this in hindsight. I just want you to, know that your opinion matters here on this channel in this community and that I'm here creating for you, right? Not just for me, but for you. And I'm so wait, yikes. But I'm here. So, thank you. I'm just gonna be finishing this note and hopefully there'll be some interaction. If not, I'll end it out, but please let me know if I should do the topic that I'm talking about, commentary on Twin Flame Universe, the cults, from a psychological viewpoint as well as a spiritual viewpoint. Okay. Okay. Hello. If you're able to comment. Oh, gone. Oh, I can't spell that word. Oh, whoops. Okay, so whoever's present, if you're able to comment, let me know you're here. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Deborah. Oh, hi. Hey, Deborah. Or are you still going by Deborah, or are you going by Paloma? I just hopped on I'm doing a therapy notes right now. But I wanted to get feedback on the next video that I want to do. I want to talk about doing a commentary video on exposing twin flames, and talk about the psychology of cults and personality disorders, and also in reference to spiritual abuse. Something I haven't done yet, but I think it'd be really cool. But I wanted some feedback. So what do you think about that, Deborah? It's just going to take me some time. I know I've been actively posting on my channel and I want to keep up with that continuity, but it's just going to take me a little bit to create that video. It's going to have to be a lot of research that goes into it, and I'm not against it, but it just might not be this week that I release it, but I definitely will like to. It's something different, right? Like, yes, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that feedback. I really do. So I think I'm going to just have to create some shorts in the meanwhile, just so I am consistent, because I just have a lot of plans. I have an outline here. I need some new ink. You can't even see. You can barely read, but I need to get some ink today. After I got to go to Costco after this, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm challenging myself to do like new content. Really, you've never heard about spiritual abuse, like religion and spiritual abuse? That's really what cults are about, right? They use deception and things that people really believe in, or they feel misguided and they're looking for guidance, they're looking for answers, and then they'll take spirituality and make it into something that it's not meant to be, right? And then that's how people get caught up in these cults, especially looking for love, because we all want love, right? We all want the companionship. We're human beings. We desire companionship. So yeah, I think that would be great. I am working on combining healing with Amber, my private practice, with Blossom and Rise. So it's just going to be healing with Amber. And I think the Blossom and Rise part will be like community based. I'm creating a membership site. So I think that's going to be Blossom and Rise from Healing with Amber. So there'll be one, but slightly separate, but one. Because it's just hard to just do two things when they're all of me, right? They're all of me. I want it to just be one. It just be different facets of me. Okay. You've heard of religion abuse. Yes, I've heard of things where they manipulate with spirituality. That's spiritual abuse. Yes, because they'll twist the things, right, where they'll take the context of spirituality and they'll morph it And then once they warp it, they'll do it for their own benefits, right? So therefore it's abuse because they're manipulating the circumstances based on what your beliefs are, what they're telling you your beliefs are. So in that case, yes, it would be abusive. More people should talk about that, right? Yeah. So thank you. I appreciate the support. Yes. Challenging myself to do more. Okay. So I'm almost done with this note. Okay. So I'm here, I'm multitasking, I'm looking. Um, don't you hate when you, Colleen! Hey, Colleen! Welcome! I hate when I'm doing something and I forget, like talking or typing out a word, and then I forget what that word is. Yikes. But Colleen, hi Laura, welcome. I want your feedback. So Deborah gave me some earlier. I'm thinking about creating a commentary video for my next upload on the documentary called Exposing Twin Flames on Netflix. However, with my background, I'm going to talk about cults, the psychology of cults, and narcissism, along with spiritual abuse. Is that something that you guys would like to see on my channel? I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. That's going to be challenging for me because that's quite a project, but I'm willing to take the challenge. I just need feedback from you guys to let me know that I'm on the right trail. I just looked at the time, I've been live, and it said 14:44. So I feel like that's somewhat in alignment, right? And so I'm just hanging out while I'm writing my therapy notes before I dip out. But I did just release a video on psychic and mediumship development and the discussion of modern spiritualism. So if you guys are interested, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out, comment, let me know what you guys think about it. Thanks, Colleen. I appreciate that. I have an outline. I got to get some more ink because you cannot see it at all. So I'm working on it. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to try to release some shorts so that have some content for me as I'm working behind the scenes on this project. So I want to make sure that it's good information coming through, helpful, right? excuse me, go beyond my comfort zone. How have things been with you, Colleen? Hopefully good. I always want good things to be happening, or that we're in better places amongst ourselves, within ourselves. Here we go. That's the word. Okay. We're gonna do. Get out of here. Get down. Can't see. Okay. Yes, I do. I do know how the journey goes. You know, if you ever want to hit me up, Colin, you can. Just give me updates. I don't know if you have my updated email, but my email is amber@blossomandrise.com. And pretty soon, that's going to change too. That will change. So let's go back to, that's done. Nope. 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 Okay, so the 16th at 4. Move you over. 16. 4. And then it would be the 22nd. 5:30. Okay. I think it would be interesting. People who are on the journey need to learn how to listen to your intuition. Yes, 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 yes. And Laura, if you've been on my channel, if you follow, obviously you follow me because you, thank you. You know that that's the whole point of what I do. I think that's paramount because we need to rely on our inner guidance, right? Instead of reaching out and getting this self gratification. Now, I understand that. I've been a victim of that as well. I just needed clarification on what I was experiencing. I needed validation more so. I needed validation for the things that I was experiencing. And so I understand, but that can be so toxic, right? Instead of going inside and looking for your answers, because we all have the answers within us and what we're looking for, always, 100%. We just need to trust that and build it from within ourselves, right? So yeah, you're absolutely right. We're absolutely right. And the relationships that we have in ourselves, that we have in our lives, are definitely reflective of ourselves at that given moment, right? So that's how we have to look at it. We can't just glamorize the journey called the Twin Flames, because it's not one to glamorize. It's a lot of work. It's one of self-development and personal development, spiritual development, as well as I think I said that all in one, actually. It's all of that, okay? It's not just being with someone, because if you're not right, the situation's not going to be right, right? I'd rather be in alignment with somebody than out of alignment. I've been out of alignment a lot of times. So I want things to be right. And being right doesn't always mean that it's easy, but it's not easy. Growth is not easy. But it shouldn't be abusive. And so that's why I feel like I need to talk about this. I've talked about it on my TikTok, but I'm moving away from that so much where I need to be doing more here. Committing to consistency. I'm moving to consistency because I'm trying to move to working for myself 100%. And in order to do that, I have to be disciplined. It's hard when you have a full-time job though. A full-time job, and I see clients, I see therapy clients after work, but I've created boundaries for myself so that I'm not burned out. Sorry, let me finish this note. Okay. Also, today, okay, so I wanted to tell you guys that I've learned that other therapists are utilizing tarot in their sessions, and I'm not quite there yet. But today I actually utilized an oracle card because I felt drawn to, and so my client was really open to that. And so it happened at the end of the session, and it was a very supportive message that was encompassing of the entire session. It was very validating, right? And that's the first time I've done that in therapy. So I definitely feel like combining the two would be excellent. I'm really excited about that, what that's going to look like. Yeah, right? Because when people are looking for tarot readings, they're looking for guidance and answers and whatnot, right? Like, and that's what people that go to therapy for that aren't into alternative healing or anything like that. It could be instrumental, but in a different way, right? Like I'm not going to be giving readings in a therapy session, but just like talking about the major arcana and the minor arcana, and talk about like for instance, I could just like, okay, so we drew the 7 of Cups today. Okay, so in aspects, like what is the meaning behind this card, and how can we implicate that in your life, right? Like say someone's like constantly daydreaming about an outcome or whatnot, and we can use that energy for a positive outcome or turnaround or whatnot. So then it's symbolic, right? So it's symbolism, but we use it in the real world, which is what tarot is, right? So yeah, it's interesting concept. Laura, the real problem is the unhealthy attachment and commitment to the, yes, people need to detach and just live in the moment and let things be and love themselves more. Absolutely. And that's surrendering, right? But we do that, we should be doing that anyway in our lives, not just based on a relationship that we're trying to get. What about the relationship that we have with ourselves first, right? If you don't love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to love you? And attachment styles. So I created a workbook that I'm updating from Journey to Union, and in there I specifically talk about attachment styles as to why people run and chase. That's attachment. That is attachment. If you're in therapy, you know attachment theory, right? Yeah, they're one and one together, right? People just think, oh, this is a spiritual journey. Like, it is, but it's also a relationship, also rooted in this reality. We're spirit having this human experience, so we have to be present with ourselves in this aspect. So you're absolutely correct, Laura. Yes. Living in your now can be challenging. It absolutely can be challenging. But then that's the challenge, is to get to know yourself a little bit more. Deeper layers. There's always deeper layers to ourselves. Self-discovering, right? And how we can be more present with ourselves and be the highest form of ourselves as well. And challenges are only opportunities for growth. That's how I see it as. Mistakes are only opportunities to learn, right? And so if it's uncomfortable, if you're in a situation where it's uncomfortable, then it's an opportunity for you to grow. I told my client that today, and she was like, "Oh, you're right." It's like, sometimes things just come out of my mouth and it sounds really good. And I'm like, wow, where'd that come from? Like, channeling energy. But no, seriously, I mean, really, right? Um, Challenging oneself. It's hard, but it's necessary for growth, right? Um, Sorry, let me finish this note. Um, Excuse me. Um, Sorry, guys, I'm almost done with this note. Oh, Okay. Okay, so okay. So I'm done. Oh, oh, yep. Okay. Okay, Colleen. Yes, please be in touch with me. And Laura, thank you for your feedback. I so appreciate it. Thank you guys. Um, be on the lookout for my posts in the community on updates on this next video. I'm really excited about it. This is going to be brand new content. So give me grace, which you normally do. I love you guys. Be safe, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.